Hello everybody, my name is Mario and welcome back to yet another Minecraft build tutorial here on the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this super awesome medieval townhouse. So as you guys can see, one of the main selling points of this house is the nice little stable attached right onto the side, which also includes a side door leading to it directly from the house. Aside from that, both floors of the house are really spacious, and the top features a Tudor-like design that is simple yet thoroughly detailed, which is quite pleasing to the eye. But before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I have a brand new Discord server, and I want to make it very active here. Since my old one had a lot of people, but just not a lot of active users. So please join this one if you want to talk with me and other viewers and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys, and let's get on with the build. Alrighty guys, so to get started with the build, this is what we're gonna need. There might be a couple more blocks that I'm lacking, but this is just what we're gonna start off with. We're gonna go like right over here to this flat area. You definitely want to build this house on a more flat surface here. Anyhow, you want to get your logs going like this, and we're just going to set out a basic framework going on here. So just, oh, that's lopsided. So just something like this for your main starting points. You want to go up 2 more blocks here. And then we're going to go with more logs going up and out like this. And then we're gonna have logs going across. So basically you want to go up and out, or out and up rather. I'm saying that in the wrong order. Out and then up, out and then up, out, up, and then we're connecting all of these, of course. And I apologize if my keyboard is a little louder. I'm testing out a new keyboard that I might use as my main, but anywho, this is sort of what we have for a framework so far, and you can build it up a couple of blocks. I think 3 more additional height blocks would be nice. And if you're wondering what texture pack I'm using, by the way, this is just the Japa Textures version 3.1. So this is our basic framework. I know it looks a little bit funny, but so from here we're gonna start with some of the details, but they're kind of important, so we're gonna lay them out first. Grab your stone brick stairs and put them in the corners of all these, but just the outside corners, of course, since the inside is just the interior. And then we're going to take our oak stairs and go on the top, doing the exact same thing just with upside downs like that. And then we have our main supports for this second story here. And then we're gonna go ahead and just lay down a stone brick foundation across all these guys, connecting all the pillars. And then we're gonna leave 1 block for the door here. Of course, that's what I forgot. We'll just lay that down for the time being. You can use whatever door you want, but if you guys have been watching, you already know this is the best door. Like, there is an argument, but not really. That's the best door. So we're gonna go ahead and just fill these up with spruce planks. Of course, my favorite technique is just an upside down above the door. Very nice, very simple, very nice. And then I'm gonna leave a block here for actually a side entrance. Even though this is sort of a smaller house, we're gonna have a side entrance. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill these with spruce planks as well. Do the same technique above there. And then along the back, same thing. And then this side is where the most of our windows are gonna be. So we're gonna just leave a gap every other block here for 1x2 windows. And like that, our main first floor is done, just lacking some details. Now moving on to the top walls, we're gonna get some stripped birch log actually, which provides a nice contrast. I was originally gonna use some stripped oak, but I just think the color is a little too similar to the normal oak here. This provides pretty nice contrast. Also, the borders aren't as harsh between like the transition in the block is what I'm saying. And then in the front here, we're gonna just put an oak stair there for a window. And then on this side, for all the sides actually, you just want to go up like so, skipping every other block, leaving it as air like so. And then on this side, since we don't have any windows down here, we're gonna have 2 long windows like so. And then for the rest of the walls here, what we're gonna do is just fill them with oak log. So that just gives it that Tudor look, which is supposed to be like crisscrossy, but this is sort of the closest we can get in Minecraft, I think. I will do that for that side as well. So that's pretty nice. It looks a little bit strange right now without the roof, so that's exactly what we're gonna do right now, because it's all level, but with a peaked roof it'll look a lot better here. So for the roof, we're gonna go with my favorite, the classic stone brick trim here, just as a little peak roof. So just pick any corner here, and we're just gonna do a classic upside down stair pattern going like this, and we get to the peak, put an upside down there, and then continue on with another corner like so. So yeah, sort of a pretty beginner technique. And then with this longer wall here, you want to do the same thing, and it'll just give us a bigger peak. So yeah, I guess while I'm doing this, I'll talk a little bit more about the house here. So as a contrast, we're gonna have dark oak wood as the roofing block. So it'll have like actually a lot of different types of wood. We've got birch, spruce, oak, and dark oak, which is pretty nice. So yeah, if this house turns out well, I might actually start a bigger creative building project, which is like a medieval city or town. So let me know if you'd like to see that, because I did always plan on building one in my survival world. But that actually takes a lot of time, just because you have to get all the material, you have to get organized, and especially with like taller buildings, falling off just wastes so much time. So yeah, let me know what you think. If I do make a medieval city in creative mode, it will be like this similar style. Hey guys, you probably saw in the video, but I misspoke and said to use oak. I actually wanted to use spruce, because the color is a little bit more similar to the oak logs, I mean, and they just don't stick out like a sore thumb. So you guys probably noticed that. Hopefully you fixed it. All right, here we go. Now with all these roof peaks done, you can see that we have these empty gaps here. So we're gonna fill those in first, since it makes it a little easier to fill in the roof. So as you can see, there's spaces. So wherever there is airspace, you want to put another log, just so that you can't see airspaces from the outside. So like here, you can see one, you want to fill that up, and this should just go all the way up until you can't see anymore. And then you just want to do that for every side here. And you can probably tell it will make things look a lot better. So from here, this already looks better with the roof on. Alrighty, so from here, we can actually go ahead and fill in the roof. So you just want to grab some dark oak stairs, and just fill them in as you would with any roof. Connect all the peaks here. And then when we get to an intersection, we're just going to be using slabs, dark oak slabs. We probably shouldn't have gotten rid of those, but let's see. Oh, we're already at the tippity top here. I think we went a little bit too far. You can probably tell that the peaks don't line up here. So we're gonna do all of them until like this stage, and then I'll show you what to do. So just go to all the corners, fill them in. Once we get to this sort of intersection, we just want to fill in the rest with slabs here. And then when we get to this part, we can do another stair. So like this, and then we'll have a stair here, and then slabs running across. So that ends up looking pretty nice and uniform. Even though there's different heights, it just sort of transitions smoothly. We can just work on details now, because we have everything else done. Just take glass panes of your choice and fill in the windows. We're just gonna cap it off there, and then we'll put another upside down stair at the top. And then for here, we're just gonna do the same. 2 high windows, and then a stair up top. And then up here, we can do planks just to match. Yep, that looks pretty nice. And then with the bottom windows, we just want to do the same thing like so, and then we'll worry about this little gap later once we get to more details. Oop, I forgot to connect these. You want to go to your walls, make sure there's no air gaps, of course. Those make the build look super ugly. Yep, there's an air gap here, just fill it all the way. Nice. So we got all the windows set and done, and we're gonna add some more final details here. So as like an additional support, you can tell it looks a little bit empty here. We're gonna go with cobblestone walls and fences, which sort of help give the house some more like depth to it, a little more pop in color as well. So I'm gonna do these to all the doors, and then I'll also be doing one to the back here. Wherever there's sort of a empty 3x3 space, you want to do this. And then for here, I'll just be doing it 3 times like so, which looks pretty nice, I think. And then for some more details for the window here, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a flower pot. So I'm going to get some puzzle actually, and then some trap doors like so. And then for this does look a little bit weird. So I'm going to get rid of this, make this upside down instead. That doesn't really matter, you can't see it. But you can get some puzzle. If you don't have puzzle, just get dirt. But then cover all sides with spruce wood trapdoors here. You can obviously use any other trapdoor, but this covers the entire dirt block and it looks really, really nice. So you have a flower pot there. I usually like to just put, let's see, what do we got here? I like to put like azure bluettes. Those are my favorite. And there's some roses, some poppies, something like this. Okay, I guess we didn't pick as many flowers as I thought. These are really lopsided. Jesus. That is... Alright, for some more details here, we're just going to be adding a couple buttons and trapdoors. So obviously, this corner block, we can't really add anything because there's 2 faces, but only 1 block space there. So we're just going to be adding buttons above all the stairs here. It's a nice little touch, and then we can add some additional trapdoors. For example, a good little detail on like bigger houses with like more space, for example, are these like window shutters. So we have just like a trapdoor with a ladder underneath, which looks pretty good in my opinion. I mean, you just make these full blocks actually. I'm gonna be adding just one more trapdoor above each window, which sort of helps with detail as well. So I'm liking how that looks. Okay guys, so for this wall here, I've been thinking about a lot. I don't really have anything worked out yet. What looks pretty nice, instead of a garden on the side, we're gonna have just another flower pot. It's simple but adds a lot of detail. I think it just break up this really big and plain wall. Hopefully these flowers fit better like in the block. Yeah, like look at this compared to this. Like what, why is it all the way over here? Like these two happen to like love each other or something, you know. Okay, any hoosers. In addition to that, we're gonna add some trapdoors here. No, not shutters, just some of that. Maybe get rid of the trapdoor up there then. So I think that looks pretty nice. Alright, just some design choices here. I'm gonna put a button on the very top of all these, which I think looks nice, except the first one, I guess. Boop. Yeah, even though there's a lot of buttons. If you haven't watched my latest single player episode, I'll leave a link to that in the description, but this is sort of that style of roof on our blacksmith building. We're gonna have another log here. I'm gonna get a mixture of spruce and spruce trap doors here. Spruce slabs, I mean. So spruce slabs and trap doors. So you get something like this, right? And then we just have a gentle slope going up. I'm gonna do it sort of uniform for the time being, and then I'll mess with breaking it up later. Okay, so something like this, and then we're gonna be mixing in spruce trap doors here, which will also give a lot of more depth variation to the roof. Oh, we can't put it on the bottom there. But for this, for example, that like falls a lot, but then we have to cover it up like that. So just have these every so often, especially like on the very outside ones. It just adds so much more like detail to it, and you can just do a lot with this. This is growing on me, guys. Alright, so from the bottom, I need to get rid of that. There we go. Can we place this like here? Nice, I like that, I like that. Alrighty, so this is sort of our little garage, stable, whatever you want to call it. So now that we have our roof, of course our horse can still escape here, so we want to make sure that doesn't happen. We're gonna get some a little more logs. Let's do a log halfway here, around here, and then we're gonna do fences connecting up. Let's move this in one, and then something like this, and we can put a trapdoor on top of that. Then from here, these don't actually connect, huh? Just kind of unfortunate. So let's do that, and like that. Boom, nice. Let's do that. We want like a gate somewhere, something we can shut behind this. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that, have it straight, maybe curving, definitely not like that, but yeah, that's fine. And we'll do that, and then for the door here, we're just gonna have 2 trap doors like that, and then so it can flip open. Just sort of nice. It doesn't connect, but we have ourselves a little DIY stable, and you know, screw that, we're gonna have it straight. So that's pretty much a wrap on the stable. Let's I'm really craving for one more dude right here. Right here. Yeah. Yes. Okay, look at that, guys. Look at that. Hey, best friends forever. Let's go. Let's get it. This guy is actually very, very slow. Just like how this tutorial was actually. Okay. Let's close that off, and then we'll add some exterior decorations for him, like some hay bales, and we're gonna have a cauldron with water in it. So in the corner here, let's just have some hay bales, and then right here, let's say we'll have that. Munch on some hay. I don't even know what that was. You can escape. No, stop spinning. No, stop dancing. Oh wait, yo, he can actually kind of escape, so let's fix that. Hopefully he can't get by this. I always do something like that. Let's just try it. Let's try to force him out here. Alright, nah, he can't. Awesome. Okay. So we can make the ground a little coarse here. Some path block, some coarse dirt, and I think that's all we really need. This is looking pretty nice. So it's just like his poopy stuff. I'm not gonna change it all because it's pretty well maintained, I'd say. It's their house after all. We have a little stable attached to it. In the end, I really like how this turned out. I was doubtful at first, but I really like this tutorial, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and please subscribe if you love this build and would like to see more of it. You know, although a little bit more inconsistent, but please subscribe. I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers by like the summertime maybe. So thank you guys. Comment what you thought of the build, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.